Here is where the Society of St. Pius X, known as the SSPX, go horribly wrong. They claim they had to consecrate new bishops without apostolic approval and expressly against the will of the Pope so that they could truly preserve the tradition of the Church, which the post-Vatican II Church has lost. And in doing so, they created a schism. The reality is there have been many groups throughout Church history that have claimed they preserved the true tradition of the faith and so schismed away, and none of those groups were ever correct. The Assyrian Church of the East, the Oriental Orthodox, the Eastern Orthodox, and Protestants, the so-called Old Catholics that schismed after Vatican I. So it's mind-boggling that the SSPX think that they're going to be the exception to that rule. The Vatican issued a decree today that said if you adhere to the schism created by the SSPX, if you support it both internally and externally, you are also excommunicated. And all of the sacraments issued by the SSPX are going to be considered illicit, and some of them are going to be considered invalid, such as reconciliation and marriage. What will be exceptionally telling is how many priests in the society will continue to say Mass even though their faculties to do so have been removed. Contrast that reaction to the reaction of St. Padre Pio, who unjustly had his faculties removed, but instead responded that God's will be done and that the will of the superiors is the will of God. That is a true saintly response filled with obedience and humility, not whatever the SSPX are doing.